My name is Megan, and for the past 2 years, I've been living and working abroad in the state of Qatar. 2021 brought me back to the US, where I moved down south to Florida. I got a brand new job and slowly but surely have been getting settled here on the Space Coast.
Over Christmas, I ended up spending 2 weeks with my parents and my family, which was great. And then to come down to Florida, I did a whole road trip all the way from Massachusetts down to Florida, rented a van, kind of made our way down here. I went with my dad and we ended up taking one of those sleeper trains all the way from Boston to Virginia, which was super cool. Definitely recommend that if you're into like a slow travel, kind of more relaxed atmosphere. It's really low key. You can take a nap. They have beds like in the train. It was a lot smaller than I expected it to be. It was like hard to fit all of my bags in the train car, but it was a fun experience to try and definitely recommend that if you're interested. Then from there, we rented a van and picked up my dog Riley and made our way all the way down to Florida, stopping in Charleston, South Carolina, which is a super cute little town. Didn't really have much time to spend there, but it was a really, really pretty area. Did get to walk down at least the main street and kind of see part of the sights. I think making this move was actually more of a risk for me than it was like going to Qatar in the first place. And honestly, it's probably been just as hard adjusting coming back as it was moving to Qatar 2 years ago, because you get so used to life in the Middle East that coming back to America feels kind of strange. Like I definitely came back and visited a few times while I was living abroad, but the whole lifestyle is just different. And I even find myself like when I'm out wearing shorts or like a tank top, I'm like, oh, like, I don't know, this feels like wrong. Like, are people staring at me? But really that's just what everyone is doing. And I don't know, the culture is just very different between the two places. And I think that's been the biggest transition coming back to living in the US. Another thing that's been hard about coming back to the US is getting all my stuff to come back with me. I had a really smooth flight back. My dog got back really smooth, no issues there. And so I've had like 3 suitcases with me since I've gotten here. But getting my actual sea shipment to come back has just been like delay after delay after delay. And it just finally got out of like inspection when it hit the US. It got flagged for another inspection. So it's finally here, and now I just have to get it moved from New Orleans, where it landed, back up to Florida, which is another project. So that definitely has been probably the biggest struggle moving here. One thing about Florida is it's a super touristy place. Like, a lot of people come here to go to the beach on vacation, especially in the wintertime. You get a lot of like snowbirds from up north. So it's really hard to find housing during the winter for like a short term if you're actually living here, because most of the short-term housing is vacation homes. So I ended up having to get a 6-month lease, basically farther out away from the beach, even though I wanted to live closer to the beach, because it was just way too expensive to try and get a furnished place, because they're selling them week by week versus month by month to make more money. So I'm out here in the town of Rockledge, just kind of hanging out in this apartment for now, and eventually we'll move back towards the beach side, which is closer to work and just like a nicer area in general, very much more walkable and a lot more stuff going on than out here. So that's been another challenge moving back here. The housing market in Florida right now, like I think everywhere in the US, has been pretty crazy, and there's really like no inventory on the market. I started looking for housing pretty much when I first moved here at the end of January, and since then, like there's been like maybe a handful of places that I would honestly think about putting an offer on, and I didn't get like pre-approved for a few weeks, so there hasn't been anything yet that I've even made an offer on. So I'm definitely looking forward to finding something that I can make an offer on and hopefully get in the next couple of months. But I do have this apartment until August, so worst case, like I have somewhere to sleep until August at least. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to having like a more permanent home in a better location, so hopefully that will happen soon.
Oh, that's really cool. One of the coolest things about living on the Space Coast is obviously the rocket launches. These things are just amazing and awe-inspiring. It's something really, really special about living here.
Hope you guys are having a great Easter Sunday, enjoying some spring weather now that winter is finally over. I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it's a bit quicker than the previous one, but we'll see how things go. Anyways, thanks again for watching. See you soon. Bye guys.